Hello and welcome to today's class. I hope every one of you is doing well today again. Today we're going to start talking about design making, which is the second phase in our design method. By now, we hopefully know what design thinking is, what the design thinking tools are, which are personas, extreme characters, and storyboards, how to create each one of them, and how to collect the data to create them. The second phase, we're going to go into design making. Phase number 2. First of all, what I want to say is, those 4 phases are not essentially made separately. You can go through all of them within one phase, because when you're making a prototype or when you're making a design, you're also using thinking. Not the same tools, but you are thinking. And you're also analyzing, so breaking things apart. And when you're thinking, you're also making personas by writing them down. So they're all interconnected, but we make them in 4 stages. First we do the thinking as a whole, then we do the making, then we do the breaking, and then we repeat. So let's go into design making. Why do we do design making? Why do we make the designs? It is to make ideas, to turn them into material, to make them materialize, to bring ideas to life. So design making is building an idea and seeing it brought to life. In the first phase, in the thinking phase, we collected data, and this data can be turned into concepts and prototypes through this design making phase. To make a design, in the first phase, we can make 3 types of designs. The first one is a design concept, the second one is a prototype, and the third one is the MVP, the minimal viable product. On this slide, I will explain what is the design concept. As you can see here in this photo, this is a design concept. It's not something that we can hold in our hands. It's just the idea visualized or illustrated or drawn on a piece of paper or using an application on a software. Either 3D designs or 2D designs on softwares. This shows us what the design is going to look like. It helps us solve problems before they arise in designing them. And they consist of the underlying logic, the thinking and the reasoning of how the design is going to work and how are we going to make the design look and how we're going to come up with the design. This is different from a prototype, and it's different from a minimal viable product. In concepts, we only have them in paper or in 3D models, small models. They're not supposed to be functional, and they're not supposed to be something that we develop to make the real product. They're supposed to be how the real product would look like. The second type of design making is the prototype. A prototype is the first version of the device from which the other versions of this device are going to be derived. We're going to develop this version, keep on developing this version until we come up with the full product. Here in this picture you can see an example where this device was made first from cardboard. You can see here it was made from cardboard. You can look closer. We can see that the device was made, all of the device was essentially made from cardboard. And then this is the device itself turned into a machine using all the materials which are suitable to make this machine. And you can see the prototype looks very close to the device itself. It doesn't have to always be the same thing. Sometimes it can look different. Okay, in the next video I will continue explaining what a prototype is, and I will go to the third type of design making tools, which is the minimal viable product.